What really happens when you try every budget airline and compare them all in real travel conditions today? Are low-cost airlines actually worth it, or do they secretly cost more in stress and hidden fees everywhere? From delays and comfort issues to surprising good experiences, this journey revealed a lot about budget flying. Today I will share what I discovered and which airline turned out to be the worst in my experience. If you love honest travel reviews and real budget travel stories, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. 1. The experiment started with full excitement. The idea of testing multiple budget airlines sounded fun, challenging and a little bit unpredictable at first today. I planned different routes carefully to experience each airline under similar travel conditions worldwide. Every booking decision focused on price, timing and availability across different destinations during the trip. I expected some differences in comfort, but not the extreme variation I would later experience in reality. Packing light became important because budget airlines often have strict baggage rules and extra charges everywhere. Each flight represented a new comparison point for evaluating real value versus advertised low-cost tickets. The journey began with curiosity about whether cheap flights could still offer a decent travel experience today. 2. The cheapest airline was not always the best. The lowest priced ticket immediately looked attractive compared to all other available flight options online today. However, hidden fees for baggage and seat selection quickly increased the total cost significantly in reality. What seemed like a cheap deal often became closer to standard airline pricing after final checkout. The booking process itself felt designed to add extra charges step by step throughout the journey. Even small services like choosing a seat required additional payment beyond the initial ticket price. This experience showed that the cheapest option is not always the most cost-effective overall today. 3. Comfort levels varied more than expected. Some airlines offered surprisingly decent seating and cabin experience despite being low-cost carriers. Others had very limited legroom that made even short flights feel uncomfortable and exhausting overall. Seat quality and cabin cleanliness differed significantly between airlines tested during this experiment worldwide. Noise levels, boarding speed and cabin environment also varied depending on the airline chosen each time. Small differences in design had a big impact on overall travel comfort during each journey today. Even short flights felt very different depending on how well the airline managed passenger space. 4. Delays and timing issues were common. Flight delays appeared more frequently than expected across several budget airlines during this experiment. Some delays were short while others caused major disruptions to planned travel schedules and connections. Communication about delays was not always clear or timely from airline staff or announcements. Passengers often had to wait without much information about updated departure times or gate changes. This created stress and uncertainty, especially during tight travel schedules between multiple destinations. However, a few airlines handled delays professionally and kept passengers reasonably informed throughout. 5. Hidden fees changed everything. Many airlines appeared cheap at first but added multiple fees during checkout and travel process. Baggage fees, priority boarding and even basic services often came with additional unexpected charges. These extra costs sometimes doubled the original ticket price depending on travel requirements selected. It became clear that advertised prices did not always reflect the true cost of flying. Careful reading of terms and conditions was necessary to avoid unnecessary surprise expenses later. Some airlines were more transparent than others about their pricing structure and additional costs. 6. Customer service made a big difference. Some airlines provided helpful and friendly customer support during check-in and boarding processes. Others had limited staff availability and slower responses when issues or questions appeared suddenly. Language barriers and communication gaps sometimes made problem-solving more difficult than expected. Quick assistance during delays or booking changes significantly improved the overall travel experience. Passengers valued clear communication and respectful treatment just as much as low ticket prices. Good customer service often compensated for minor discomforts during flights in many cases. 7. Boarding and airport experience varied widely. Boarding procedures differed greatly between airlines, from organized systems to chaotic crowded queues. Some airlines used efficient boarding zones that reduced waiting time and confusion significantly. Others created long lines with unclear instructions that slowed down the entire process considerably. Airport gate changes and last-minute announcements added stress during certain flights experienced. Efficient airlines made the process smooth and easy even with large passenger volumes overall. Boarding experience turned out to be a strong indicator of airline professionalism and planning. 8. Some airlines surprised me positively. Not every budget airline performed poorly, and a few exceeded expectations during this experiment. Clean cabins, polite staff and smooth flights created surprisingly pleasant travel experiences overall. These airlines showed that low cost does not always mean low quality service or comfort. Simple efficiency and good organization made a big difference in passenger satisfaction levels. Even basic services felt better when managed properly and consistently across all flights. Positive surprises made the experiment more balanced and interesting than originally expected before. 9. The worst airline was clear in the end. After comparing all experiences, one airline clearly stood out for the wrong reasons overall. Frequent delays, hidden fees and uncomfortable seating created a consistently negative travel experience. Poor communication and lack of support made problems even more frustrating during travel situations. The overall experience felt stressful from booking to landing compared to other airlines tested. While price was low, the value received did not match the expectations at all. This airline highlighted how important transparency and service quality really are in aviation. 10. Final thoughts on budget airlines. Budget airlines can be a great way to save money if chosen carefully and wisely today. However, not all low-cost carriers provide the same level of comfort or reliability overall. Understanding hidden fees, comfort levels and service quality is essential before booking flights. This experiment showed that research matters more than simply choosing the cheapest option available. Some airlines proved excellent while others clearly need improvement in several areas today. Travel experience depends on balancing price, comfort and overall reliability together carefully. Now you know what happened when I tried every budget airline and discovered the worst one. From hidden fees to comfort differences, every flight taught important lessons about travel choices. Which airline do you think is actually the best or worst, and why based on your experience? Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us about your flight experiences worldwide. If you enjoyed this honest travel experiment, don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews.